Welcome back to Strictly Boxing with Derek Poppy Rolon. Had some nice fights this weekend. Fights was good. Top Rank put on a good show. Headline a set of heavyweights. I didn't really like that bout, man. I don't know what's going on with the heavyweights, where these guys is like top American fighters in the heavyweight division, man. It was embarrassment, man. In my opinion, just my opinion, man. Torres and Vianelli. Hey, listen, man, I don't know how these guys become Olympians and how they get there. They look like two novice fighters to me, or just starting out, man, and they world class on the stage with Top Rank. But hey, they got there. They made it to Olympians. I just couldn't see the skill level with the heavyweight division right now. We need some help with the heavyweight division in this country. But, however, there was a good fight on the card, and I got a lot of respect for this young fighter, Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason is right now amongst one of the top fighters, and he's on the right division. They're moving him perfectly. He's not fighting bums like a lot of these other up-and-coming fighters or these guys coming up. He's not fighting these guys that he's knocking out. These guys he's fighting is guys that are coming to fight. And he fought Carlos Ranello or something. Look, Carlos came to fight, put up a good fight. And, you know, I got a lot of respect for Abdullah Mason, too. When they gave him, after the fight, they asked him what he had to do and what he learned, you know. And it's the same thing that all of these fighters should be learning. All of these fighters should be learning that even though they gave you a couple tomato cans to knock out, there is going to come a time that you're not going to be able to knock everybody out. You can't go into the fight looking like I'm knocking everybody out and I'm going to be 20-0, knocking it off. There's going to come a time you're going to go up against somebody that you're not going to be able to knock out. And what Abdullah Mason said was, you know, when I realized that the guy was better, he had more experience, he had, you know, he's a veteran, he had history, and he had a skill. So I gotta not look for the knockouts, I gotta work for the knockouts, and I gotta box and show my skills. That is what these young fighters need to be learning. But you can't learn this if everybody you get in the ring with, you hit them on the chin and they doze off. You know, so Abdullah Mason, man, big ups to Abdullah Mason. He beat Carlos, Ornelas. Yeah, he beat Carlos Ornelas, who came to fight, and Abdullah Mason is getting better and better. He got some rounds out of it. And a big shout out to man, the up-and-coming young fighter. Got a lot of respect for him. I think you're going to see a lot of them. I think Abdullah Mason is being moved correctly. He's calling out some big names already. I don't know, but hey, you're only gonna get them, man, if you shooting for them. And if you dare to be great, you'll look for these type of guys, man. But there's just a lot of these young fighters being brought up thinking that they're special. And what I mean by special, they thinking they just going to keep getting these guys that they can just knock out all the time, and guys that ain't going to come near to fight them. And they're looking for them. So I got to give a lot of respect for Top Rank moving Abdullah Mason the right way and get him the fights that's going to get him better, and not just get him undefeated to get knocked out. Now, along the same conversation that we're talking about, the return to the ring of Tszyu. Tszyu had a fight last night. A good fight, a good opponent. Now he's coming off of back-to-back losses. And a lot of people would think he comes off with back-to-back losses. Maybe he should get a couple of bums, couple tune-ups. Tszyu didn't see it that way. Tszyu said no. He took on a guy, he took on Spencer. 25 years old, 19-1 with 11 knockouts. Tszyu ain't looking for the bumps. Listen, I had a situation with Fondura, and I got caught out in my last fight. I got caught, and I ate that. I got to get up. Back-to-back losses. So what? That's what the sport is about. It happens. Come back, give me another dude. He give him a good dude. Like I said, Spencer 19-1, Tszyu 24-2, and Spencer came to fight. He came to fight. And to me, I think it's the same thing. The same thing. Tszyu realized it's not just going in there trying to knock somebody out. He kept his patience. He kept his composure. The guy hit him. He didn't lose his mind because he got hit and go in there and try to knock somebody out and get caught with a lucky shot. He kept his composure. He blocked. He slipped. He put some combinations together. And, you know, when he hit the guy, he rocked the guy. He just kept letting his hands go to the... It wasn't the referee that stopped the fight. It actually was the corner. When his corner threw in the towel in the 4th round, I think that was a good move that the corner made. Instead of waiting for him to get hurt. Round 4, TKO. Tszyu returns to victory. Now, this is how, in my opinion, the reason why I got so much respect for Tszyu. I got so much respect for Tszyu because despite his losses, he's still taking fights. Let's just come on, bro. I'm in here to be great. I'm not in here. I don't want the bums. Don't keep giving me these guys that ain't coming in here to fight. Look, man, why would I go in there and fight somebody that 0-9 or all this? No, man. Look, give me somebody that's coming to work, and I got to get in shape and not work. And if he catches me and he gets the win, I'm coming back. He gets to win. What is it? It's part of the game. It's part of boxing. It's what boxing do. But so many of these fighters, man, you know, when they get these little, what's they call it? They get these little bouts. They get these bouts. They get these bouts to make what's the situation? They get these bouts so that they could just get a win and keep moving up. Getting win. But you got to fight somebody eventually. Eventually, you got to fight somebody that's not there to lay down and get knocked out. This is why I got the respect for a guy like Tszyu. Come back from 2 losses, came out there for an eligible opponent, and he got redeemed himself. And now they look talking about Tszyu and man out in Florida. What's my man name out in Florida? Keith Thurman. Yeah, Keith Thurman. Now, Keith Thurman came back from a long layoff. He did pretty good. He did pretty good in that first fight, you know, so, but, you know, I got my own different feelings about the guys that come back with these long layoffs. I don't know if they're really serious about they're just coming back to make money, or if they're really serious about I'm just coming, use my name, use my background, and I'm just going to make some money. So we got to see. You know, he did look pretty good, Keith Thurman. So, I mean, let's check it out, man. Keith Thurman and Tszyu. What do y'all think, man? You think Keith Thurman and Tszyu will be a worthy opponent? I think it's a good fight. Looking forward to see it. The winner should be, you know, in line for a title fight. That's how you do it. You don't get a loss and now I'm over and now it's no. He got back-to-back losses. He came back. He redeemed himself. Let me get another fight. Now I'm getting another title shot. That's what boxing is about. It ain't about me setting up a fight so you can just keep getting win after win after win after win and then get a big fight and get knocked out. Let me get better. And sometimes I get better by the loss. This is Derek Poppy. Roll on at Strictly Boxing, man. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it, man. Let me hear what you got to say. Talk to me. What do you think about this, man? What do you think about Tszyu? Hey, bro, what do you think about the young brother Abdullah Mason, man? Let me hear what you got to say, man. This is Derek Poppy. Roll on at Strictly Boxing. Peace.